West End baseline to open the class of 2024. And the contributor category is John Fruit, who is the key player funding the EHS Sports Complex. John is being represented by his family. In our coaching category, we're inducting basketball and baseball legendary coach Mike Waldo. And wrestling pioneer coach Warren May Stallhut. In our athletes category, we're inducting All-American Katja Hessel, who is still girls soccer all-time goal scorer. Three-sport athlete who went 29-1 in 2 years as varsity pitcher and threw for over 1,000 yards as quarterback, Jason Lloyd. All-stater and still ranked second in all-time points scored for the boys basketball team, Paul Schaefer. Seven-time medalist in 5 track and field events and played on the state runner-up basketball team, Lauren White. All-state soccer player who potted for 23 goals during his senior year, Sam Vink. And 2-sport star quarterback who threw for over 3,000 yards, who rushed for over 1,700 yards while combining for 53 touchdowns in football and scoring over 1,000 points for the boys basketball team, Joe Alaria. In our teams category, we're inducting the 1957 cross-country team to finish second in state, which still stands the highest finish for either boys or girls teams. We also have the 1975 football team, which is the first team to qualify for the HSA State Series and won the Southwestern Conference Championship for the first time since the 1940s. And finally, we have the 2009 state runner-up softball team that won 36 games, which is second most ever by the program. Step on out there, ladies. Fans, they will all be formally inducted into the Hall of Fame tomorrow night. Let's have a final round of applause for the 2024 EHS Hall of Fame class.
You guys don't remember me? No, I'm just kidding.
For the singing of our national anthem by EHS student, Mary Wesley James.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, ante up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up?
And welcome back, Tiger Faithful. Tonight we have a matchup between the Edwardsville Tigers and the East St. Louis Flyers. Tigers coming into the season right now at 17-10, looking to get their 18th win. Flyers sit at 18-8.
It's a huge game for the Tigers tonight. Must-win game. This gym is packed. Hall of Fame night. Huge night for our Tigers.
And that's Evanessa with the board. Tigers looking to play a little press. Herb Martin gets it into Coates. Tigers could look to eat a lot of time off the clock in this game. East St. Louis being a better ranked opponent. And arguably the best player on this team has got to be number 11, Taylor Powell. That shot's no good. Evanessa gets the putback.
Notice that Evanessa already working down in the paint. First points of the night. Huge start for the Tigers there.
And Lowe dishes it to Powell. Powell's three is no good. Tigers come away with it. Coates cutting through the lane, unable to get the ball. Powell in on Evanessa, and Powell is gonna get the foul called, and he's gonna go to the line for two.
Great block by Evanessa there, but that shot's got to be made by Coates. You know, wide open. Would have put the Tigers up by 4, but no. No better for next time. He'll probably make that.
And we were talking about Powell a little bit earlier. Powell, 6'5" senior, averaging 16 points a game and 9 rebounds, almost averaging a double-double, looking to get the first points on the board for the Flyers. So Malik Allen gives Herb Martin a little instruction while standing in the boxes. Powell. His first free throw is short off the front iron. Tigers are going to need a lot of those to not go the Flyers' way tonight. Powell's second shot is no good off the front iron. Tiger student section, Orange Rush section, might have had a little bit of impact on that one.
Yeah, you know, if Carter Winsenhand was in there shooting those free throws, he would have made both of them. No, I think he just needs to play for East St. Louis.
AJ Tillman now with the ball in his hands. Drives around Enlow. Coates for three. Yahtzee! Donovan Coates getting the Tigers off to a hot start. Tigers up 5-0.
Tigers, all the momentum right now. This gym is going crazy for everything. All these shots, the majority of them going the Tigers' way. Tigers defense playing amazing, as you see a steal right there.
That was great defense by the Tigers. Gets it into King Allen. Malik gets fouled on the shot, and he's going to head to the line for two.
Big foul there. Hopefully the King, Malik Allen, can make these free throws.
And that foul is on number 15, 6'5" senior Curtis Bounds. Bounds, not one of the best players on the East St. Louis roster, but nevertheless a starter, as Malik Allen nails his first free throw. Allen's second free throw is true. Tigers take a 7-point lead. Quick 7-0 run to start this game.
You know, this is huge for the Tigers. I mean, from looking at the roster, East St. Louis, and even just watching, East St. Louis has a huge size advantage over the Tigers. Right now, that has not been a factor at all.
Bynum airballs the two.
Now what we're expecting.
McCline driving in the lane. No good. And they're going to get seemed like a boxing out foul.
Something like that.
It's going to be on the Flyers. It's going to be Tigers basketball.
This is huge for the Tigers so far. Their defense playing so good right now.
Coates looking to inbound the ball. Gets it into Epinesa. East St. Louis applying a little bit of a press. Tigers got to get the ball over in 10 seconds, which they do successfully. AJ Epinesa kicks it out to Tillman. Tillman, senior. Malik Allen's three, just off the mark. And East St. Louis is going to dribble the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Tigers defense and offense looking great. And you know, this student section, probably the best student section we've had all year. Camo theme, everyone showed out tonight. Huge game.
And we're going to get a timeout by head coach Mark Chambers. Flyers need a little reset there, as the Tigers have the ball with a 7-point lead early into this basketball game.
Yeah, Tigers playing so good right now. Already making East St. Louis burn a timeout. You see their head coach in there, Coach Mark Chambers. He's not happy with the team. I mean, they've come out slow. They've missed some shots. Tigers, you know, Battis, he's hyping up his team right now. He's drawing up something. Tell him to keep going.
And as one of our past interviewees, AJ Epinesa, said, Battis, phenomenal coach, gets the guys energetic, and just is a great basketball mind for this program.
Battis, definitely one of the best coaches in Edwardsville history. Just amazing basketball coach. Great, just good teams, great teams every single year. And, you know, he's one of the best.
Martin, guarded by Bynum. Big size advantage. And they're gonna get Martin. They're gonna say he kicked it off his foot.
That's what it looked like, dribbled it right off his foot, right out of bounds. Almost hit the East St. Louis cheerleaders.
Enlow looking to be running the point guard position for the Flyers. It almost seems like the Flyers trying to eat off a little clock. Enlow pulls up from range. No good. The putback is good by Curtis Bounds. Tigers looking to answer from that shot. And we are starting to see the isolation offense form. Tigers already with a 5-point lead. Definitely trying to eat off some clock. And unlike the Collinsville head coach, Mark Chambers says, let's play some basketball. Epinesa thinks about it from mid-range, kicks it into Allen. Allen, no good, gets his own rebound. Allen goes up, and is blocked by Bynum. Allen tips the ball away all the way into the student section. Ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye on the court.
Yeah, if you're in the student section, watch out right now. There, basketball's flying everywhere.
Bynum almost seemed like he couldn't get that ball past Allen as Enlow pulls up from 3. Flyers haven't been able to get anything to go from beyond the arc. Martin kicks it to Tillman. Tillman, his 3, bullseye! A.J. Tillman. Tigers take an 8-point lead. Phenomenal start for the Tigers as we're just under 4 minutes into this game.
Great shot there. Tigers playing so well right now. So good defense, great offense. This is what you love to see.
And you can almost say that the defensive opportunities are leading the offensive. Coates! No good. Enlow with the board.
Saw that Herb Martin almost knocked over the referee.
So they're going to get a foul on the floor. Flyers will inbound from the baseline. There have been 0 subs in this game so far. All starters from both teams playing all the minutes. McCline's 3, no good. Rebound bounds. They're going to get a foul on Epinesa on the floor. No shot there. Tigers rack up their second foul.
Epinesa, foul trouble we've seen all year. This is already his second. Chris Crosby checking in the game for him. Tigers do not want him in foul trouble early.
That is going to be a huge factor, especially with the size people like Bynum have, sitting at 6'8". And you could say that size right there played advantage. Without having Epinesa in the game, that's going to be a huge advantage for the Flyers. 3/4 court press. It is surprising seeing Bynum playing against Herb Martin, the point guard. Bynum sitting at 6'8".
You know, the Flyers like his versatility. He's good from everywhere.
Martin guarded by Bynum. Seems like we have almost a David versus Goliath going on. Martin about what appears to be a foot shorter than Bynum. Martin dribbles right lane. Tigers waiting to get the perfect shot here. Tillman drives in, and they're going to get him for the walk. Tillman a little unsure where to dish that ball to. Just slid his pivot foot.
Yeah, Tigers, you know, that offense doing really good, but the Flyers defense locking them up right there. But luckily for the Tigers, they were able to burn off a lot of that clock.
Enlow letting the Flyers get into their half-court offense. Enlow gives it to Bynum. Enlow thinks about the 3. Passes it up. Bynum in and slam dunks it as the Flyers cut it back to 4.
I see Coach Battis not happy about that. Left Bynum wide open in the paint there. He was able to slam that down.
Bynum sitting at 6'8", had no problem throwing down that dunk. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple more out of him tonight.
Yeah.
Allen drives it, kicks it to Coates. Phenomenal pass. Donovan Coates nails it from 3. 3-pointers falling from all over for the Tigers. Enlow. Allen gets the steal. Tigers trying to push, and they're going to get a foul on Enlow. And looking at that right there, interesting tidbit that not a lot of people might not know is that Malik Allen had a brief moment where he did transfer to East St. Louis. So what seems to be a rivalry matchup for him, again, he did transfer back. Now he is back with the Tigers and is going to remain a Tiger, I believe, for the rest of his high school career. As Crosby has the ball and gets it back to Tillman. Tillman. Phenomenal pass to Crosby. Unable to get the roll.
Looks like they have a hurt Flyer on the court.
Oh, Enlow. Enlow being the point guard for the Flyers.
You know, we see our athletic trainer, Riley, over there checking them out. One thing, you know, Edwardsville has great athletic trainers, Katie and Riley. Just so good with football, every sport, you know, constantly at the school, constantly working games. They have so much dedication to this program.
Fans, can I have your attention? Can I have your attention, please? With a Janelle Wadsworth. Janelle Wadsworth, please come down courtside to the announcer's table, please. Janelle Wadsworth.
Enlow, extremely slow to get up. Enlow is running the point guard position for the Flyers. He has 1 assist on the night. That will be detrimental for the Flyers. Not putting any pressure on that left ankle. And I don't know how much of a recovery we can get tonight from Enlow, but from the looks of it right now, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come back in this basketball game.
Yeah, it does not look good from what we're seeing. He wasn't even able to put any pressure on it. We'll see.
Without replay of this game, we are unable to see what exactly the injury might have been. Looking at it right now, it appears that it might have been a sprained ankle.
Yeah, you know, there's just so much going on there, and you know, anything can happen.
Crosby's second free throw is good. He nails them both. Tigers right now sitting in the bonus. 1 minute on the clock. Bynum. Lands it. Arlandis Brown. Arlandis Brown coming in for Enlow. Powell averages 16 a night. Bynum, his three. Doesn't get the lucky bounce. Flyers unable to tip it in. Tigers have a chance with 30 seconds on the clock.
Flyers coach not happy. You can hear him screaming from all the way up here. Not happy with what he's seeing with his team so far.
And that could even be some pent-up frustration from having your starting point guard get hurt. I mean, the offense just doesn't function as well without your leader, who's traditionally the point guard, out on the court.
Yeah, you know, not much going for this Flyers offense right now. And, you know, that loss there to Enlow, it's not good.
2 seconds, Butler pulls up from three, unable to get us a fall. Tigers, regardless of injury, lead it by 9. Phenomenal start for the Tigers.
Tigers look so good so far.
Looking at some of our stat sheets brought to you by one of our senior statcasters, Tristan McMean, doing a phenomenal job tonight. We got AJ Tillman with 3 points, Malik Allen with 2, Coates with 6, Crosby with 2, and Epinesa with 2. Scoring coming from all over for the Tigers. And coming into this game, me and Adrian were talking, this seems like it is a must-win game for the Tigers.
Yeah, you know, coming into this game, you know, this is the last home game. Going into the playoffs, this win would be huge for the Tigers. You know that, you know, the rest of the season, they have to go to Collinsville. If they get this win tonight, they go into Collinsville and win. That will be huge for the Tigers. Huge momentum going into the playoffs. And, you know, Tigers would be set up to win.
And the Tigers, as you said, have their next game at Collinsville, and then their final game is going to be at Belleville West. And that will round out the regular season. And then it heads on to regional play. Tigers will be hosting a regional, which means we will have, I believe, 2 games broadcasted on the EHS broadcasting channel. 2 more games of the basketball season. Allen, words cannot describe that dish right there. Malik Allen finds Crosby, and Crosby with a phenomenal finish.
A great shot by Crosby, great play by King Allen right there. You know, great from the Tigers offense.
Bynum starting to use his size inside. Crosby thinks about the three. Gets it into the hands of Martin. Butler pulls up from three. It's a three-point bonanza. Micah Butler nails the 4th three-pointer of the night for the Tigers. Tigers up 12. Bynum knifes his way through.
I think we had 4 guys for Edwardsville there jump up, try to block that. Bynum just squeezed right through, put up the easy layup.
Bynum definitely the star player of the night so far for the Flyers. Martin, floater, and they are going to get the foul on Curtis Bounds. Bounds got into the landing area of Martin as he decided to come down. Curtis Bounds picks up his 3rd personal foul. Going to talk about foul trouble. Tigers without Epinesa, definitely a huge factor for them, but without one of their starters, Bounds is going to head to the bench.
So as we look at the broadcast, we have a poll up there. It looks like 43% of our viewers are rooting for East St. Louis. So welcome in, East St. Louis fans. Hopefully this is a good game. It's shaping up to be a good game. Tigers up by 12 right now. Lots of defense, lots of offense from both teams. And East St. Louis trying to get something going, but Tigers, they're locking them down offensively and defensively.
Flyers nail the three, cut the Tigers' lead down to 9, and they start to apply a press of their own, and the Tigers lose the basketball, and Bynum with a heads-up play calls the timeout.
That's 2 timeouts already gone for the Flyers.
6:20 on the clock. And looking at my stat sheet, we didn't have a number 24 coming into this game, but now looking at their roster, it seems like it has to be Isaiah Brown, number 24 for the Flyers. Tigers have their lead is Tigers lead it 22-13. Going back to the regionals, the Tigers and the Granite City Warriors will both be hosts for the regionals. The regional consists of 8 teams, including the Tigers, Warriors, Belleville East Lancers, West Maroons, Alton Redbirds, O'Fallon Panthers, Collinsville Chaos, and the Quincy Blue Demons. As the Tigers come over the board, Allen all the way down, and he throws it down. Made the basketball hoop look like a little Tykes Nerf hoop as he throws it down, gives the Tigers an 11-point lead.
Allen wanted to do that coming into this game.
Robert McCline answers for the Flyers. Tillman now with the ball. Has options. Butler's three. Just short. Coates gets the board. Tigers look to reset. Allen. They're going to say he was standing out of bounds when he received that basketball. Epinesa checking back into the game, has 2 fouls. Gonna have to be weary of him getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, we saw him foul out earlier, last week. Tonight, obviously not. Tigers need him on the court. Big man down in the paint. We see it right there. Epinesa blocking shots.
Powell gets the shot to fall. The Flyers have a lot of size against the Tigers, with Bynum and Powell adding up to most of it. A.J. Tillman now with the ball in his hands. A.J. Tillman running the point guard position for the Tigers. Gets it into Epinesa. Epinesa drives inside. Coates from the free throw line. Hits the rim about 8 times and falls through. Tigers back up 8.
like you were saying there, Austin, East St. Louis with the size advantage. Epinesa, the tallest player for the Tigers, about 6'4", 6'5".
Arlandis Brown, the Flyers having a little bit of a three-point bonanza of their own. Flyers have made about 4 or 5 threes on the night as well. A little bit of a anything you can do, I can do better moment from the Flyers. Tillman kicks it into Epinesa on Bynum. Amazing footwork by Epinesa, and he gets the floater.
What a move by Epinesa. Just broke his ankles. They'll put that up.
That shot is no good from Brown. Tillman and Allen, a little two-man action going on right now. Butler passes on the three. Tillman looks to reset. A.J. Tillman, guarded by Bynum. Tillman drives right past him, gets the floater to go. Tigers have played phenomenally this game as Tillman knocks that ball right into the hands of head coach Dustin Battis.
There it is again. Basketball's flying all over the place. If you're in the gym tonight, watch out.
Flyers looking at inbound. Powell is tipped by Coates. And they're going to get a foul on Brown. It appears that he ran into Malik Allen. It almost seems as if there wasn't a foul there, the Tigers would have had an easy breakaway for 2.
Yeah.
Martin, guarded by Powell. East St. Louis loving to put the bigger defenders on the point guards. Epinesa had a wide open 3. Adrian, I saw you a little frustrated Epinesa didn't pull up from there.
Yeah, we talked about it all week. You know, Epinesa, I was like, Yosef, put that up when you're wide open. He just won't do it.
Again, wide open, Bynum daring him to shoot it. That's just not his game.
I think he could make it, though.
Not his style of play. Tigers looking to milk as much time as they can off the clock. Into the isolation offense. Epinesa's 3. Short. Tries to get his own rebound. Into the hands of McCline.
No, he wasn't as open that time, but still put it up.
As Allen, almost able to get the steal, knocks it out of bounds. McCline into the hands of Powell. Ooh. Brown thought about the deep 3. Powell drives in on Epinesa, unable to get the shot to go. Brown again. And looking at our roster, we have 2 Browns, Arlandis Brown and Isaiah Brown. Could be brothers.
Could be.
Martin drives in, kicks it out to Allen. Allen pump fake, blocked by Bynum. That ball's kicked. McCline gets it to Powell. Powell.
No, on that block 3 there, shot by Malik Allen, we heard A.J. Tillman yelling for the ball. He was standing wide open, but Malik thought he had the better shot.
I'm still in awe from that dunk by senior Taylor Powell. Brought down the house with that one. Tigers still lead it by 5, 2:13 on the clock. And Tigers would love to run away with this one. As we said last game, Tigers 2-6 in games that are decided by 5 points or fewer. Not a great record when the games are close. Tigers right now sit at 5, but they would love to extend this lead to 10, 15, maybe even 20. Tigers have been shooting well. Flyers have gone on a little run of their own to cut it back to 5. Martin gonna have to get it across. Gets it into Allen. And that ball's poked away by Brown. It's gonna remain Tigers basketball.
East St. Louis coach not happy again with his team. Want them to get that turnover, but was not able to get it.
Coates to inbound. Cut by Brown. Coates Gets it into Martin. Martin and Tillman. A little bit of a tandem from point guard. Coates to reset.
You see Bynum guarding Epinesa a lot tighter now since he took that three.
Coates for three. Just short. Surprised they didn't even get a foul on Brown there. Came flying out of nowhere, ran into Epinesa. Nonetheless, Powell has the ball in his hands. Brown has the open three. A wonky three-point shot. And it is able to fall for the Flyers. Flyers cut it back to 2. Allen into Tillman. Malik Allen's passing has been phenomenal so far through this game. Martin thinking about the three. Decides against it. They get the ball in the hands of Coates. Tigers definitely going to try to eat off the rest of this clock. That's what the JV team did, and it led to a game-winning shot by number 3 for the Tigers. Let's see if we have him on our roster. We do not. Number 3 for JV hit the game winner. Tigers won that game 49-47.
A great game by the JV there. You saw Bryce Pryor had 26 points in that JV game. That is crazy.
And it looks like East St. Louis gonna let the Tigers have the last shot here. Martin into Epinesa. Epinesa looking to dish. 3 seconds on the clock. Gonna have to put up a shot. And they get the foul on Brown. Tigers can draw up a play here with 1 second left.
They got Devion Hill Lomax coming into the game. Don't see him play at all, but another tall man for Edwardsville. You know, they want their size out there for this 1 second play.
I'm surprised they don't have Bryce Pryor out there to try and take a deep three here.
Not gonna be surprised to have Devion run to the basket like he is.
Tries to get the tip, and is able to do so. Tigers take a 4-point lead.
Huge play by Devion right there. Devion has probably one of the tallest players on this Tigers team. Great decision by Bass to put him in. Great play. They must have that drawn up.
That was definitely the first points that I've seen from Davion Willenex as the Tigers take a 4-point lead. Ooh, and looking right now, we see Darian Enlow being carried into the locker room. He will definitely not be coming back into this game. Again, we will check back in with you guys in about 9.5 minutes. See you after the break.
to our halftime show, first ever halftime show here at Edwardsville. I'm joined by Joey DeMar.
What's up, guys?
Star football player for the Edwardsville Tigers.
That's me.
Great half by the Tigers here today. You know, great defense, great offense. We saw at the end of the half, great play drawn up by Dustin Battis. Saw Devion, also a football player, put up that last second shot. Joey, what are you seeing there for the Tigers?
Yeah, it was a really strong start by the Tigers. Got out to an early lead. East St. Louis kind of brought it back in the second half, but Edwardsville did a good job at being unfazed and kind of closing the half on a high note. I think that's going to be the key. Momentum is going to be the biggest thing in this second half.
Yeah, you know, as you guys can probably hear, we have a huge crowd here tonight. Hall of Fame game, so many people here, so many amazing athletes that played for the Tigers in the past. Huge student section. It is loud and momentum is all the way on the Tigers side.
I got to tell you, this atmosphere is definitely playing a factor. You know, the student section's rowdy, fans are loud, and that's definitely going to be a big key going on in this game.
Joey, we'll let you get back down. I know you're filming for the podcast.
Appreciate it.
We will get back to you after halftime. I'm Adrian Hall.
I'm Joey DeMar. We got a great half of basketball left to play.
Keep watching. welcome back, Tiger and East St. Louis Flyer fans. Big start to the second half. Tigers up by 4 points. Tigers came out so strong in the first half. Both teams playing really well. Austin, what did you see?
Man, the Tigers played great on defense there in that first quarter. Flyers started to come back. It seems like both teams have mashed each other from the three-point line. Should be an interesting finish to the game.
Talking to AJ Epinesa at halftime, he was happy to see Yosei put up that three. Said that maybe they got to put some work on his jumper. But, it was great to see the confidence of Yosei Epinesa. And hopefully this Tigers team will get out to a good start. We got Herb Martin with the ball now. Herb, his pass out to Coates. Coates trying to get in, and there's a foul going to be on the Flyers.
A little bit of a hand check there on number 10, Arlandis Brown.
Arlandis Brown, I believe that's his third foul of the night. Tigers, coming out strong, trying to put some points on the board early in the second half. Inbounded, almost stolen by Brown. Tigers are able to get that back. Coates barely got it before Brown took that and probably slammed it down for another dunk. Malik Allen gets that ball, pass to Herb Martin. Herb drives in, puts up the jumper. That is good. Martin's shot puts the Tigers up by 6 points, first points of the half.
We've seen Herb Martin make that shot all year. He had about 3 of those in the end of the game against Waterloo, which was able to seal a Tigers victory, and back at it again in the second half of this game.
Bynum puts up that jumper, no good. Rebounded, put up by the Flyers, again no good. Bynum gets it again, puts it up, and finally able to make it. That ball was tipped around. It seemed like everyone touched that ball. Bynum able to finally put that in the basket for the score. That'll be the Flyers' first points of the night. Coates spins away, puts up the mid-range jumper. Will be no good. Rebounded by Yosei Epinesa. Puts up that shot, and that is good! Yosei with his 6th point of the night. Yosei's first score of the second half. Able to get that rebound. Almost got it blocked, but was able to put it up and get it in.
The big guy fighting for every possession under the basket. Epinesa's played phenomenal here.
Great steal by the Tigers. Herb driving up, not able to dunk it, but puts up the layup to put the Tigers up by 8 points. 6 minutes left in this third quarter. Tigers playing hard. East St. Louis trying to match the tempo, but Bynum steps out of bounds trying to put up that layup. His long legs not able to stay in bounds, and we already have a timeout by the Flyers. Their coach, Mark Chambers, extremely mad right now, not happy with the team. The Tigers student section going crazy. They love what they're seeing. Flyers with only 2 timeouts to go, and we have a lot of time to play. 14 minutes total time to play in this game. Tigers, huge advantage. They have 4 timeouts, up by 8 points. All the momentum right now. Austin, what are you seeing?
Tigers, quick start here in this third quarter. Tigers have scored a couple baskets and have not looked back. Tigers currently lead it by 8. Trying to run away with this one, but it seems to be in this third quarter. Tigers have had a phenomenal game plan so far for this basketball game. Flyers have matched the 3-point shots in the first half. Gave us a 4-point lead. Tigers bolstering that up to 8 right now. Let's see if the Tigers can go on another little run, move it up to double figures.
Yeah, Tigers with the ball coming out of this timeout. They definitely are wanting to score here. Put this lead to 10 points. That would be huge for the Tigers. This lead, hopefully they can hold on to this the whole game. Flyers, such a tough team. Flyers have a great team this year. Definitely one of the best in the conference, but the Tigers maybe even have a better team. What we saw in the first game at East St. Louis, Tigers up by 2 with about a minute left. Flyers were able to get this ball and score, but now Tigers inbound the ball. Tillman with the ball. His pass stolen by Brown. Brown trying to get open, and we have a foul. I believe it's on the Tigers. Herb Martin foul, his first of the night. Herb with 5 points on the night, sorry. Everyone playing so well for the Tigers right now. Not one person is standing out. The whole team playing equally well. With that ball is Powell. Powell just dribbling, guarded by Epinesa. Jumps in, the shot from the free throw line, no good. Bynum with that rebound, puts it up, and he is fouled. Was not able to get the shot to go, but he will go to the line for 2. And I think that foul will be on Coates.
I was talking to one of my friends, from Benjakar, and he said one thing that he would love to see from the Tigers is simply just boxing out. It seems like with the height advantage that the Flyers have, they're able to get a lot of rebounds. Tigers are definitely going to have to be smart about how they're getting their boards. And simply, that could just come from boxing out your opponent.
Yeah, Tigers, East St. Louis, whenever there's a ball put up, it seems like they have 3 or maybe even 4 guys in the paint ready to rebound. All these Flyers, basically all of them taller than all the Tigers players. And you hear the student section getting loud, trying to mess up Bynum on his free throws. He's able to make the last one of the 2. Herb Martin with that ball, pass it to Tillman, almost dropped, but he's able to get it. Pass to Martin. Martin tries to get up the court. Martin driving to the basket, puts up that shot, and that is good! Puts that up over, I believe that was Bounds. And now Flyers trying to get something going. McCline with the ball. Brown has the ball. Brown drives to the basket, loses it, able to get it back. That will be McCline with the ball, trying to find someone open, trying to get open himself. And we have a foul. Malik Allen not happy with that call. And we will have people checking in. Yosei checking out. Chris Crosby coming in for him. And we have Micah Butler coming in for Herb Martin.
Looking at fouls right now, Flyers have 2 guys with 3 fouls. Curtis Bounds had 3 fouls in the first half, sat a lot of minutes. And Orlandis Brown also with 3 fouls. Could be a factor down the stretch here.
Flyers with the ball, trying to someone open. That's Orlandis Brown. His pass to McCline. Put up a deep 3, no good. And Butler trying to rebound it, does not get it. That'll be Brown with the shot. 3, no good, a little bit off. Butler's able to rebound it, and Brown runs in. Malik Allen puts that up, and that is good! Great pass to Malik Allen. He puts that one up. Tigers up by 11 points. 4:30 left in this third quarter.
And the Tigers get a hustle point on that one. Allen found space underneath the basket. No one was there to defend him. The Tigers take advantage.
We have a jump ball possession arrow in the Tigers' favor. They will get this ball. Inbound is to A.J. Tillman. Tillman passes the coach, trying to get the court, just standing there, double guarded. Gets by 2 people. Pass to Chris Crosby. Chris Crosby tries to get open. Butler with the 3, and that is good! Butler's 6th point of the night. 4:08 left. Tigers up by 14 points. And we have a timeout by East St. Louis. Only 1 remaining timeout for the Flyers. And Mark Chambers is not happy from what we have seen here tonight.
And you got to assume Mark Chambers is looking to stop the bleeding. It seems like everything that the Tigers do leads to points. Tigers have had a stellar game plan coming into this game, and you can see it even on that last possession. Tigers able to break the press easily, find their way inside the 3-point line. The Flyers trying to crash inside, leaves people wide open for 3, and the Tigers have taken advantage all night. Phenomenal game plan by the Tigers.
Tigers coming into this game so strong, playing so well right now. This is exactly what we want to see as Tigers fans from this Tiger team.
And tonight is a special night. It is Hall of Fame night. We would love to give a shout out to all of the athletes and families that are here to support these Hall of Famers.
Coming out here. Flyers will be inbounding it. Inbounding for the Flyers will be Powell. Powell's inbound will go to McCline.
Oh, shit.
Powell drives and is fouled. That foul, I would guess, is on the Tigers. I think that's on Malik Allen. A.J. Tillman, my bad. That'll be his first of the night, though. Not really too worried about him right now. 3:57 left in this third quarter.
And it seems like the Flyers have changed up their game plan, too. Just drive into the basket and try and pick up a foul. The Flyers have good size advantage over the Tigers, I'm surprised that hasn't been their game plan the entire night, is to try and play bully ball. That's what it appears to be for the rest of this game.
Let's see the Flyers in the double bonus right now. Tigers, that's not what we want to see from the Tigers. That ball rebounded by the Flyers, put up and made. 3-point play. Chambers have the Tigers playing full court press. AJ Tillman trying to get up the court. His pass to Malik Allen into Chris Crosby. That is good! What a pass by Malik Allen. Chris Crosby puts up that 2. Malik Allen had the ball maybe for 0.2 seconds. Tossed it right over to Chris Crosby. He puts up the easy 2. Give the Tigers a big 13-point lead. Ball stolen by AJ Tillman. Malik Allen trying to get open, and he is fouled by the Flyers.
Malik Allen has been all over this game tonight. Right now only sitting at 6 points, but the assists have been phenomenal.
Yeah, everyone playing so well on the Tigers team, offensively and defensively. Malik Allen, let's see how his free throws are.
Allen right now sits at 3 assists on the night. Seems like it has to be more with some of the phenomenal passing he's done. Nevertheless, the Tigers lead it by 13.
Malik Allen's first shot is no good. Herb Martin checks in for Coates. Allen's second free throw in the air, and he gets that one to go. Tigers take the 14-point lead, and they're going to try to lock up this Flyers offense. Chambers yelling at his players, trying to get something going. He's loud. We can hear him from all the way up here. Open 3 is no good. Chris Crosby with the rebound. Martin will try to get this down the court. Martin running. Martin, big size disadvantage here, but nevertheless, he has 7 points on the night. That is tied for the lead with the Tigers players that are out there right now. Herb drives to the basket, and he is hit. Looks like he wanted the foul. Did not get it. That pass will be in to Powell. He makes it, and he gets the ball, gets the foul. That will be a chance for a 3-point play. Baddett's yelling at the refs right now. He thinks Martin was hit, but you never know. Refs, they have the best view on the court. The refs saw something different.
The Flyers right now definitely in a little bit of trouble.
That free throw is no good.
Their star point guard, Darian Enlow, averages 7 points and 5 assists a game. Those 5 assists have to equate to points somehow, so equating to around 17 total points a game. Enlow out on the bench for the rest of the game with that sprained ankle.
Yeah, that ball will be tipped out of bounds by the Flyers, but touched by Malik Allen before it went out of bounds, so it'll be Flyers ball. That shot put up by Brown, and that is good! Flyers cut that lead to 9. 39 points for the Flyers. Tillman to inbound, trying to find someone open. Has Herb Martin. Chambers yelling at his players. Pass down to Butler. Butler trying to get open, trying to find someone open.
Tigers had numbers there. Butler
They did.
unable to get the ball inside to Crosby. They could have had something cooked up there, but it seems like the Tigers are going to go back into their isolation offense.
Tigers trying to run some time off the clock, slow this game down a little bit, keep that lead. As Martin has the ball, trying to get open. Drives to the basket, almost like a wide open shot. Butler with the 3, no good, just out. Malik Allen trying to play good defense. That shot put up, no good. Rebounded by the Flyers and put up and made. Great rebound there. And Crosby driving up the court. But that ball stolen away by Bynum, and that will be tipped out of bounds. Bynum is now hurt. Not sure what happened there. Looks like he might have slipped, but he is hurt. He's up, but limping. Not sure what happened. Not sure if they're going to sub him out for the first time tonight. It looks like he's going to stay in the game. He wants to stay in the game. And the ref trying to wipe up maybe some sweat, maybe some water on the ground there, causing the slip. But he was going for that steal.
Bynum slipped trying to save the ball. It looked like he might have twisted his ankle. He was grabbing for his right ankle there. Good that he gets to stay in the game for the Flyers. Tigers gonna have to take advantage.
That shot blocked by the Flyers, but grabbed by Coates. Coates put it up and made it. Tigers with that big lead again. Powell with the ball. Powell driving to the basket. Puts up, rejected by Epinesa. And we say a jump ball. That'll be Flyers ball, but a great block by Jose Epinesa in the paint. Powell tried to put that up, rejected it. Jose Epinesa did that same thing to me on Wednesday in PE in basketball.
That block was phenomenal. You said it best. An absolutely insane block. Again, Tigers now have the possession arrow for the rest of this quarter. Let's see if that plays dividend here with about 50 seconds left.
Tigers with a big steal. Brown tries to block the ball with his foot, and it goes out of bounds. Tigers will be inbounded. That will be A.J. Tillman.
Tigers 55 seconds right now. Have a 9-point lead. Tigers' largest lead was, I believe, 15 at one point. Flyers have started to make a little comeback of their own. See if the Tigers can go up double figures at the half.
Correction, that was Jose Epinesa with the inbound. High pass back to Jose Epinesa. Pass it back to Tillman. Tillman trying to open, being double teamed. Jose Epinesa dribbling to the hoop. And he is hit from behind. He goes down. He is fouled. He will go to the line for two. He comes up hopping. He is excited. Maybe that was his dunk. I know he's been wanting that. He's fouled, not able to get the chance, but hopefully he gets these 2 points.
Looking down underneath the basket, we see Rick's picks. Almost got absolutely clobbered there by Epinesa. Epinesa went flying out of bounds. Thankfully, the cameraman for almost all of Edwardsville Tigers sports is okay. I know Rick's Picks does a phenomenal job with taking pictures for this high school.
Rick's Picks is just phenomenal photographer. He does such a great job. Jose's first free throw was good. His second free throw is in the air and is no good. We have a violation, I believe, on, looks like the Tigers, and someone left too early. That'll be Flyers ball. It really doesn't matter. That free throw was missed. Boy, that is going to be McCline with the ball. McCline passes to Powell. Powell driving, rejected again, but we're going to get a foul on the Tigers. Flyers in that double bonus, so they will go to the line automatically. And Jose Epinesa with the foul. That's his third of the night. Jose is starting to get in some foul trouble. Battis maybe getting a little worried there. 3 on the night. Jose just such a physical player in the paint all around. Amazing player.
And reading the lips from head coach Justin Battis, he's telling all of his players to box out. Stay strong into the basket and box out. Tigers, if they can get the rebounds here for the rest of this game, they should be in the catbird seat to get a victory. I'm telling you now, I do believe this game is going to be won on the glass. Whoever comes away with the most rebounds here in this fourth quarter is most likely going to win this ball game.
One of those last free throw was missed. Tigers trying to get down the court. Great defense by the Flyers. Double team. And we have a timeout called by Coach Battis. Tigers will have 3 remaining in this game. 27 seconds left in this third quarter. Tigers trying to get something going. I mean, they've had something going. I'm at Flyers trying to get something going. They're down by 9 points. Tigers playing so well all night with the Flyers double teaming, full court press, trying not to let the Tigers get down the court, and because of that press, Battis had to call a timeout.
Again, it is Hall of Fame night for Edwardsville Tigers. Again, want to give a shout out to all the Hall of Famers, but I do believe there is one Edwardsville Tiger alum who should get a call to the Hall of Fame. Again, Justin Range, high jumper for Edwardsville back in 1993, set the current high jump record at 6 foot 10.5 inches. That record stands to this day as a 31-year-old record, still unmatched. And hopefully, Justin Range can get a call to the Hall in future years.
The near future. Definitely deserves that call to the Hall of Fame. As Jose Epinesa will inbound this for the Tigers. Tigers got to get all the way to the other side of the court. Trying to find someone that's open. Got Herb Martin. Herb down the court. Not really wide open. Herb puts that shot. Butler passes out to Tillman. Tillman is kind of standing around. ISO offense by the Tigers. trying to find someone open. Epinesa with the ball now. Probably not going to shoot this free throw as he is guarded heavily by Brown. Herb Martin loses the ball but is fouled by Powell. That'll be Powell's second of the game. It is Taylor foul.
The Flyers had a foul to give there. Right now they sit at 4, which will send the Tigers to the line if they foul again. Both teams in the double bonus right now. Shouldn't be much of a factor with only 5 seconds to go here in this third quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say only 5 seconds left. Not really be much of a factor for the Tigers. Maybe the Flyers try to foul again. You see, AJ Tillman puts in that shot. No good. Butler puts it up and gets it to go. Great shot by Butler. Buzzer beater. 2 quarters in a row. Tigers put up layup buzzer beaters. Get that one to go. Tigers go by 11 points at the start of this fourth quarter. Austin, amazing game tonight. Such a great game. What do you think the Tigers have to do to finish out this game in the fourth quarter?
In order to finish out this game, the Tigers, I already said it before, they're going to have to win on the glass. The Tigers going to have to take care of every possession here down the stretch. They're going to try and milk as much time as they can off this clock. But if they're unable to get any rebounds, they're only going to be taking 1 shot per possession. Looking at the Tigers scoring right now, seems to be an equal front for the Tigers. The only person in double figures is Coates with 10 right now. We got a couple 8s on the board, a couple 7s. A very even scoring night for the Tigers. All 53 points coming from all of the Tigers. One thing we do like to look at is postseason games. There will be 2 postseason games that will be broadcasted here on the Edwardsville broadcast. I do believe I'm doing the first one with Zach Kennett, and Adrian will be doing the second with Zach Kennett. Kennett, lucky enough to get both the calls that weekend. Tigers will be hosting. Hopefully the Tigers can get a win. But the Tigers regional is a star-studded regional. Quincy and Collinsville, the 2 favorites, right now sitting at 25-2 and 24-3. 2 amazing teams. Tigers were able to take care of business against Collinsville at home. Depending on who the Tigers face, hopefully we can get some magic here.
Hopefully.
In Luco Jackson Gymnasium.
Yosei with that ball. Pass to Martin. Almost slipped away, but Martin has it. Goes back, runs the time, try to get reset. Tigers were looking a little flustered there, but now they're reset. Tillman, Malik Allen with the ball, pass to Yosei, and Yosei is fouled. Yosei just trying to put up those shots, but he keeps getting fouled. He will go to the line for the second time tonight. Yosei, I believe, 1-1 on the night for free throws. Trying to make this 3-1. Let's see if he can do it.
Going back to what you said earlier, Adrian, Epinesa is looking for that dunk. It seems like he is actively searching for it, trying to find a point in this game where he can throw it down. He's had 2 aggressive takes to the lane, but has been absolutely hammered when he goes up to take the dunk. Hopefully, with about 7 minutes and 40 seconds, he can get that dunk that he is actively searching for.
Epinesa misses the second one, as we see most of the time with Yosei's free throws. Yosei, good defense. Student section not happy with something they're seeing. Pass it back to Brown. Brown to Powell. Powell passes up to McCline. Back to Powell. Powell 3. Put up. No good. Back to Powell. Powell with that rebound and gets fouled. That'll be Yosei Epinesa, his 4th of the night. Now Yosei is in foul trouble. Battis not happy with what he's seeing. And that will be, it looks like Chris Crosby will check into the game for Epinesa. Epinesa must not be happy with that. You know, just trying to get up, block that shot, got the foul. And Flyers go to the line for 2.
The Tigers, what they need to do can be summed up in 2 words, and that is box out. The Tigers, right there, even on that possession, tipped the ball out, and the Flyers were able to get the ball back, able to get second chance points. Tigers.
That first free throw missed. Second free throw also missed. Chris Crosby with that rebound, able to get it. Chris Crosby double teamed, getting up the court. Pass to Herb Martin. Martin passes to Tillman. Tillman let the Tigers get reset again. Trying to find someone open. Pass to Martin. Martin with the ball, just dribbling. Let the Tigers get reset, trying to find someone open. Martin driving to the basket. Doesn't put it up. Chris Crosby, though, puts it up. No good. Cannot get that to go. Crosby upset with that, but he's right back down playing defense. Bynum. I'm not sure what we have there. We have a foul on the Tigers. That'll be on Coates. Already the second foul on the Tigers here. Only like a minute and 9 seconds into this fourth quarter. 6:51 left in this game.
Taking that into effect, if the Flyers can get to the free throw line, it's going to come down to if they can make their free throws. How?
Another foul on the Tigers. Yeah, Chris Crosby. The third already. We're only a minute in this quarter. Not looking good so far for the Tigers. Powell went up for that dunk, was not able to get it, and Flyers shooting free throws yet again. First one is missed.
Powell right now is sitting at 5 rebounds, which is the most in the entire game, and I'm not surprised. But it almost seems like most of his rebounds are coming off tipped balls. The balls are getting tipped out to him. Again, the Tigers simply just need to box out.
Great save by Coates. Chris Crosby gets the ball, passes to Tillman. Tillman trying to get open. Coates now just standing there with the ball. Coates drives to the basket, has to turn around. Double team, ball's stolen, and falls hard to the ground. We heard that fall from up here. He is hurt, but he looks like he's getting up. And looks like a travel will be called on the Flyers.
Very, very unfortunate for Bynum there. He got the steal. Apparently the referees gave him possession, so when he fell to the ground, he was called with the travel. That
Coach Battis out there sweeping up the sweat from, or might be able to sweat from Bynum, so none of his players slip. He wants, safety for his players is huge. Safety for both teams is huge. Battis doing it himself. But as we heard from up here, Bynum fell so hard. I mean, this gymnasium is packed. We heard it from all the way up on the track.
very unfortunate for Bynum. Being a former basketball player as well and playing in some pickup games, again, when that happens to you, that is just probably the most unfortunate thing that could have happened for Bynum.
Herb Martin with that ball, passes to Tillman. Martin falls. Martin is now hurt. Martin holding his arm. And we have something, and Martin is in pain on the court. Tigers coaches telling him something. And the foul on Malik Allen, his second. Herb Martin's going to try to get down there. Looks like his right arm is hurt. He looks like he must have fell on it, but that's the Tigers' fourth foul in this quarter. Flyers will be in the double bonus with the next foul. Powell tries to put up a shot, does not get to go, and that ball will be out on the Tigers. Flyers will get that ball back. Powell put up that shot, but great defense by Chris Crosby. Tigers still with a 12-point lead.
Tigers have yet to have been burned yet on a second chance point here in this fourth quarter. Hanging on with what lead they have at 12 right now.
Bynum passes out of bounds, miscommunication by the Flyers. And they're upset visibly as Tigers here will be inbounding this ball. Coates inbounding for the Tigers right now. Has A.J. Tillman. A.J. Tillman trying to get the court. Flyers aren't playing as tough a press as they have been, but still playing press. Tillman trying to get open. Tillman trying to get the basket, passes it back out. Herb Martin looks like he's okay. It's a little stinger there when he was hurt, but he's back up and he's going. Coates almost loses the ball. Timeout by Battis. Martin just put up that shot. That was good. Martin just practiced shot there. Timeout by the Tigers, though. A great timeout. Tigers 2 remaining timeouts on this game. Battis didn't want the jump ball, wanted to get that, wanted to keep the ball theirs.
Phenomenal timeout there by Coach Battis. Saw his player in distress. Coates almost lost the ball, but Battis was able to save him there, throw him a lifeline, and was able to get the timeout. Tigers still lead it by 12. There hasn't been hardly any scoring here in this fourth quarter. I've seen the Flyers miss a ton of shots. Tigers also have missed a lot of shots. Flyers have been unsuccessful from the free throw line. It could be a testament to why they are down 12 and not like 6 or 7 points right now. But looking at the bench right now, Darian Enlow. it's hard to put into words how much of a factor that is right now, but Enlow equates to 17 total points. 17 total points for Enlow. If he's in the game, that could very easily equate to a tie ball game right now.
Yeah, huge loss for the Flyers when Enlow went down. Enlow, you can see him sitting on the sideline there. His looks like his ankle taped up to his leg even. He's sitting there without a shoe on his left foot. But Tigers will be inbounding now. Refs trying to figure something out here. Trying to get in position for this inbound. As they're ready to go. Coates will be inbounding it. Bynum right in his face. 5-second violation. Coates not able to get that ball out. And Battis is upset. Everyone upset for the Tigers right now. Chambers finally has something going for his Flyers team. That'll be Brown with the ball for the Flyers. Brown trying to find someone open. That's Bynum. Bynum with the ball. Driving to the basket a little bit. Pass out to Powell. Powell is able to dunk it. Martin now with the ball. Martin got to get up the court. Got to get there before the 10 seconds is up. They're able to. Malik Allen with the three. That is good! Malik Allen puts the Tigers up by 13 points. Powell in. The ball tipped. Malik Allen with that rebound with the ball and the foul on the Flyers. Tigers would have had easy points there. They had two men wide open down there. Malik Allen grabbed and pulled to the ground by Bynum. A little bit of a cheap play there to stop that ball, but maybe it was smart.
It almost seemed that if they wouldn't have fouled Malik Allen there, they would have had an easy slam dunk on their own basket. Instead, they foul Allen. And honestly, you could have even said that Allen might have flailed a little bit there, put him on a little acting show to try and draw a foul and not lead to an easy Flyer bucket.
It worked though. Tigers get the ball now. Chris Crosby, back to Allen. Allen just standing there, trying to get open. Allen drives to the hoop, passes back to Chris Crosby. Herb now with the ball. Herb dribbling, trying to get open. Herb running around, guarded by Bynum. Butler's open, out of bounds. Butler not able to grab onto it. Had to reach up with one hand, could not get it.
This isolation offense is lethal when it works. The Tigers were unable to complete the pass there, but they did have a wide open shot under the basket with Butler. Tigers probably going to be running that isolation offense for the rest of this game.
That three is no good, but put up by Brown. So much height in the paint. Tigers not able to box out like we said. And that pass out of bounds. Allen not able to get it, and we see Bryce Pryor will be checking into this game for Martin. Battis was yelling at Pryor, told him to get in the game. Battis not happy with Martin, but he's there, arm around Martin's shoulders, giving him some confidence, trying to get something. Shot, Bynum puts up, and looks like we have a charge on the Flyers. There is a charge. Tigers will get that ball. Bynum's fourth foul of the night. He is now in foul trouble. If he fouls out, that is going to be huge for the Tigers.
Again, losing two starters for the Flyers would be huge for the Tigers.
That ball tipped out of bounds by the Flyers. Tigers will still have possession of that ball.
And in the game right now, Bryce Pryor absolutely balled out. There's no other way to say it. In that JV game, had 26 of the 49 points for the Tigers. Definitely making a strong case of why he should be on this varsity roster.
And that ball, almost out of bounds by Chris Crosby. He's able to throw it off the legs of one of the Flyers players. Will go out of bounds on the Flyers. Tigers will get the ball again. But the Flyers, doing a good job not letting the Tigers inbound the ball.
Tigers doing their best to tiptoe the line as they make their way down the court.
And that will be out of bounds on the Tigers. Chris Crosby not happy. He thinks it was out of bounds on the Flyers. Flyers will now be inbounding. Powell with the inbound.
Tigers can only flirt with danger so much on the inbound. They finally get burned for it.
Bynum with the ball. Bynum, 4 fouls on the night. Can't get another foul. Powell passes to Bynum. Bynum puts it up, tries to get the reverse. Not good. Reverse it again. Again not good. Rebounded by A.J. Tillman. Tillman down the court, but that's tipped away. Bynum will dunk it, and a foul on Chris Crosby.
That's game number 1, Davis Bynum.
Flyers now in the double bonus. Battis not happy. He's yelling at the refs. He doesn't think that was a foul. I also don't think that was a foul. The refs saw something different though, and the refs, they have all the power.
The Flyers have started to creep their way back into this one, and it's simply just second chance points. Tigers have not boxed out underneath the basket, have led to multiple shots for the Flyers per possession. It's definitely a testament to why they aren't up now. Wow.
And a timeout called by Battis as they were almost going to have a 10-second violation. This defense so good by the Flyers right now. Just the absolute height that they have, the height difference compared to the Tigers is massive. They can't throw the ball high just because the wingspan on all of these Flyers players just enormous. Tigers not able to get that ball down the court. Battis calls his second to last timeout, only one left. As we see Jose Epinesa will check back into the game for the Tigers.
Comparison I would like to make about seeing East St. Louis's press is one of my favorite teams, the Iowa Hawkeyes men's basketball team. They always have a 6'8", 6'9" defender guarding the inbound and try to run like a 3/4 court press. And for the Flyers right now, it has been immensely effective. They've been able to at least throw the Tigers for a loop whenever they try to get the ball into the front court. Tigers gonna have to find a way to handle the pressure down the stretch. Under 4 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Flyers sit in the double bonus. Tigers will go into the double bonus with 2 fouls. Flyers also have the possession arrow. Definitely gonna have to take that into note as this game continues underway.
Jose Epinesa in the game for Chris Crosby as he will inbound it. Try to get that big body there inbounding it. Jose standing there talking to the ref. Ref gives him the ball. Ready to inbound. Got Malik Allen. Almost fouled there by Iron. And a foul on the Flyers. I believe that's going to be their 4th.
The referees are calling a very close one here down the stretch,
they are.
which does play benefit to the Tigers. If the Tigers can get to the line and they can take care of free throws, they will be able to win this game.
Tigers, my bad.
If the Tigers are unable to finish from the free throw line, the Flyers could find a way to creep back into this, especially with the defense they've been playing.
We have a foul on the Flyers. That'll be on number 11. Howell is not on number 1. Davis Bynum. And the Tigers now in the double bonus. They will be shooting free throws. That will be A.J. Tillman. Hopefully he can make these. Give that Tigers a 10-point lead again.
It's so bad. It's JV though. Or not JV.
Here we go. His first free throw, dribbling the ball. Up in the air. Gets that one. Good. Tigers up by 9 points. As Jose Epinesa checking out of the game. Chris Crosby in the game. Coach checking in for Micah Butler. Tillman gets ready for his second shot. All the fans here, quiet. Letting him get his concentration. Shots put up, and it is good. Both shots made, put the Tigers up by 10 points. 3:44 left in this game. Bynum passes it to that corner. They've shot that corner 3 many times. Shots put up and made by McCline.
Very impressive shot by McCline. It takes a
A.J.
deep 2
Tillman.
instead of a 3.
A.J. Tillman wide open. Pass the wide open Chris Crosby. He puts that up and is fouled. Crosby will go to the line for 2. Crosby almost had the 3-point play, just could not get that ball to go. It is okay though. He will go to the line for 2.
Having both teams in the double bonus is definitely going to elongate this game. Will definitely play benefit into the Tigers' hands. And the referees are definitely calling a close one as to not let this game get too out of hand, get too chippy. Tigers have to take care of business from the free throw line.
Crosby's free throw. First one missed, second one also no good. Missed both of them. Not what the Tigers wanted right there. Battis not happy. Bynum with the ball. Bynum trying to drive in. That pass put up and made by the Flyers. Flyers now only down by 6 points, closing this lead. And we have a foul on the Flyers. That will be on number 3, David Cross, his first of the night. Cross not happy, but he basically tackled the Tigers player. Coates will go to the line. Coates desperately needs to make these free throws for the Tigers. Only have a 6-point lead now. This can extend it to 8. Let's see if he can make them. First one, put up in the air. No good, in and out. Tigers have missed the last 3 free throws. That would have put them in the lead by 9.
And coming in crunch time too, Tigers have to take care of every possession. And right now the Flyers can just send the Tigers to the line because they're not making their free throws.
They say Chris Crosby left early as that free throw was made, but it does not count. Battis visibly upset, yelling at Crosby. We can hear him yelling from up here, not happy. Flyers just letting the ball roll on the course of the clock to the run. Brown with the ball. Brown passes it in. My bad, that was Brown with the shot. That's not Portland made. Flyers only down by 4 now. Closing that lead fast. Tigers, 3 minutes left. Coates with the ball. Will put that up. No good. Tigers. And that will be a charge or a block on Malik Allen. I don't know about that one. Yosei Epinesa will now check into the game. And Flyers will be shooting free throws.
I'm going to play a little rules analyst right here. Looking at that play from Malik Allen, what the refs would have had to say for it to be a blocking foul is that his feet weren't set. He must have slid in there, and his feet were either not on the ground or still moving. From what they said, for it to be a blocking foul, from our point of view, it did look like it could have been a charge. Regardless, Brown is going to go to the line for 2.
These free throws could be a huge factor in this game. Brown's dribbling the ball. His first free throw, just standing there, Brown. First one's put up. No good! Tiger student section yelling loud. Matt Reams, you can see how red his face is. He is yelling loud. The second free throw, Austin Yamet's going over to yell at him. This gymnasium is loud. Second free throw, getting ready to shoot. Everyone is loud. All the pressure is on Brown. Austin Yamet's yelling from up here. Trying to put up. And is good. We had people moving on the Flyers, but they did not call it. Yosei Epinesa trying to inbound it. Mike at the 5-second. Chris Crosby wide open. Chris Crosby slaps it down. Chris Crosby wide open, slams that down. Gives the Tigers a 5-point lead. That was huge. That 3 put up. No good. Rebounded by Herb Martin. The Flyers are in shambles right now. Don't know what to think after that Chris Crosby slam. Yosei puts it up, didn't slam it, Bakunov. Yosei gives the Tigers a bigger lead. Tigers huge right now. Surprised we're not seeing a timeout. Quarter 3 is good by the Flyers. Able to get some points. My voice is dead. Tigers trying to find open man. Yosei inbounding and a foul on the Flyers. That will send A.J. Tillman to the line. Malik Allen handing the ball back to the ref. Tillman desperately needs to make these free throws. Desperately needs to make them. Give the Tigers a bigger lead. Tigers are only up by 4 points right now.
Arlandis Brown for the Flyers right now with 20 points. Phenomenal performance for him, and he has taken over here in this 4th quarter for the Flyers. We have a 4-point game. This game is coming down to the wire. Tigers looked to seal the nail in the coffin with a dunk and a nice layup by Epinesa, but then the Flyers go down and nail a 3-pointer right back in the Tigers' face.
First free throw is made by A.J. Tillman. Let's see if he can get the second one. Put the Tigers up by 6 points.
I said it at least twice in the Collinsville game. I've seen him make the shot. hundreds of times. And there he goes, making it again.
Both free throws. Tigers up by 6. 2:06 left. Bynum, 4 fouls. Can't take a foul. Foul will be on Malik Allen. And Bynum will go to the line now. Malik Allen with 4 now. Malik Allen in foul trouble. That will be a huge problem for the Tigers. 2 players on the court right now for the Tigers have 4 fouls. 2:02 left in this game. This crowd is loud. Bynum's first shot. Put up. And is swished right through the net. That will be good. Flyers only up by 5.
I love what the band does. The band stomping and yelling and screeching, trying to get into this ball game, try to get in the head of Bynum. Seems like all the Tiger fans are trying to do anything they can.
Donnie Coach checking in for Malik Allen. Battis might want to save him for last couple seconds of the game because he has 4, does not want to risk him following up. Bynum, his second free throw. Tiger fans are loud. Second one's up and makes both of them. Tigers only up by 4. Joseph Vanessa trying to inbound. Chris Crosby is able to get up the court. Chris Crosby running, and Crosby is fouled by, that will be, I believe, Isaiah Brown. It will. Chris Crosby going to the line. Missed his 2 free throws last time he was at the line. Crosby desperately needs to make these free throws.
Crosby gonna have to lock in here. Senior for this Edwardsville Tigers team. He's been here for 4 years. Let's see if he can get it done at the line.
First one is good. Crosby makes that first one. Huge for the Tigers. Up by 5 again. Crosby getting ready. Tigers have men standing back just in case of a fast break. Herb Martin and A.J. Tillman. Crosby, his second free throw is also good. Both of those made by Crosby. Tigers up by 6. Powell with the ball. Powell drives in, trying to get in. That shot put up and no good. Rebounded by Powell. Powell makes that. Again, the height difference and a timeout by the Flyers. That height difference has been so just terrible for the Tigers, losing every single jump ball. That'll be the Flyers' last time out. Oh, that's our last time out, my bad.
Tigers seem to feel like they have this game at least to where they can draw it up with their last timeout. Tigers, no more timeouts. Flyers still have 1. It almost seems like the Flyers are trying to play the foul game, which means the Tigers should keep going to the line, and they're going to have to continue to make their free throws and then simply just play defense. Tigers, I said it in the 3rd quarter, and I've been saying it through this entire 4th quarter, simply need to box out. About 80% of the Flyer points here in the 4th quarter have come from second chance opportunities. Tigers, if they want to win this game, they're going to simply have to box out underneath the basket.
Tigers are going to take the court again. Stressful game we have here. It is crazy. Tigers onto the court. Battis talking to the refs right now. And that is my mistake again. That was the Flyers timeout. Tigers have 1. And we have 100 people watching this game. We have broken 100 viewers. Thank you for tuning in. Huge, huge night for the broadcasting. A lot of firsts. And they're running a go route. It's like a Hail Mary in football. A.J. Tillman gets that ball. Herb Martin. And they will foul Herb Martin. That was amazing what I saw there. Just a go route. Looked like a Hail Mary in football. Jose Epinesa playing quarterback.
And no other than Jose Epinesa to take the snap at quarterback position on that inbound play. Epinesa knows the game of football and was able to get the ball inbound into A.J. Tillman with ease. Almost seemed like that's exactly the kind of play they needed from a football guy.
Herb Martin makes his first one. The Tigers up by 5 yet again. His second free throw. This gym is quiet. Second free throw is put up. Flyers trying to be loud. Second free throw is up and good! Makes both of them. Tigers up by 6 again. Bynum with the ball. Bynum trying to get open. Heavily guarded by Coates. Puts up that shot. No good. Rebounded by Chris Crosby. We talked about all night. They need these rebounds.
6 rebounds.
A double dribble by Coates. Coates not happy. Battis not happy. And the Flyers will get the ball back. Coates had Josep Panessa wide open. Just could not see him. Too many of those tall Flyer players in his face. Flyer and Bynum will be inbounding. Bynum, like you said, has 4 fouls on the night, but has not fouled out of this game. Bynum now with the ball driving under the basket, puts it up, and is fouled by Coates. His shot no good, but he will go to the line for 2. Bynum almost automatic from free throws tonight. Let's see how he does this time.
Looking at the Tigers' scoring resume right now, Tigers have 3 players in double figures, all with 10. Epinesa, Crosby, and Coates, all with 10. And right now they have Martin and Tillman right now, both at 9. A complete all-around scoring game for all the Tigers here.
First shot is made. The Tiger band making a lot of noise. We love to see that from this band. Everyone making noise here. Bynum, though, makes his first one, cutting that lead down to 5 yet again. And we've seen this lead jump from 4 points to 6 points. Seems like every time one team scores, another team comes right back and scores again. This is loud in here. Free throw, no good! Yosei with the rebound! Trying to open, guarded by 3 men. AJ Tillman now with the ball. Gotta get down the court. Timeout called by Coach Battis. That's what we were expecting to see there. Tigers now out of timeouts. 1:10 left in this game. Austin, what do you think we're going to see coming down to the last 1:10?
The game plan for the Flyers here in this fourth quarter has definitely been to send the Tigers to the free throw line. So just to put it as simple as possible, if the Tigers can take care of business from the free throw line, they should be able to come away with a win with 1:10 to go here. Tigers lead it by 5. Complete total scoring from all of the Tigers. This game has been an all-out team effort for the Tigers. And looking at the bench as well, I can't say it enough, Darian Enlow equates to 17 total points a game for this Flyers team, has pretty much definitely been the difference in this game right now. And it seems to be that that's the reason why the Tigers have a 5-point lead.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that was a huge loss for the Flyers early. But no timeouts left by either team. 1:10 left. Let's see what we're going to have going here. I'm very curious to see what Battis is going to draw up. Curious to see what Chambers is going to draw up. Both these coaches deep in their bag right now. Very excited to see what they have going on.
Looking back at East St. Louis records, they're 18-8 on the night. Tigers would love to move them to 18-9 on the season. Tigers trying to get their 18th win of the season as well.
About overthrown, and they say out of bounds on the Tigers. I personally did not see it. I think that Herb was in the air when he hit that ball, but the refs obviously have the best view on the court. We can't be saying anything. We're up high, cannot see it. There we go, Tigers, or Flyers with the ball, my bad. Pass it to Bynum. Bynum will put that up. And no good, Bynum though gets his own rebound, but is fouled. Battis not happy from what he's seeing. Bynum again go to the free throw line for 2. Chris Crosby with 3 fouls.
Can't stress it enough, the Tigers need to box out. It seems like that has been the story for this entire fourth quarter. The need to box out. Thankfully, the Flyers have missed a lot from the field. They haven't been able to get a lot of field goals, but they're getting fouled on a lot of their second chance opportunities, which sends them to the line, and they've been able to cut this to a 4-point lead.
1:01 left, first free throw was good. Tiger faithful is loud. Second one is good again. Automatic almost automatic from the free throw line is Bynum. Trying to find someone open. That's Malik Allen. And a foul on the Flyers. I believe that will be on Isaiah Brown. We will hear in a second. It is not called on Brown, it's called on Robert McCline. That'll be his third of the night. And 59.4 left. Malik Allen needs to make these free throws.
Allen trying to put himself at the top for the leading scorer on this Tigers team. They have 4 players with 10 points, 2 with 9. And now Malik Allen moves himself up above the rest with 11. Again, a complete scoring effort for this entire Tigers team. Everybody with at least 8 points on the night.
Tigers have no one in the paint there to rebound it. They're so confident in Malik Allen, and he makes both of them. Tigers up by 5 again. Powell driving, finds Bynum. Bynum doesn't get it to go. Epinesa with the ball. He is fouled. Epinesa will go to the line. Huge plays. Bynum with that miss. Foul will be on Sanders. And Epinesa will be going to the line. Epinesa has not done the best from free throw tonight. Hopefully he'll get that average up. Hopefully give the Tigers a 7-point lead. 47.5 seconds left. Yosei Epinesa takes a deep breath, puts up the free throw, and it's good. Tigers 6-point lead. Epinesa hopefully makes the second one, but normally he misses the second one. Let's see if he can put this one up and put it in. Epinesa, crowd is silent. Epinesa takes a breath, puts up the second one, and it is good! Epinesa with 12 on the night makes both of them. Tigers up by 7, 45 seconds left. Bynum puts up the 3, and that is good! Clock is running. Tennyson is on the ground. Malik Allen passes it back to Yosei. Trey is going. That ball will be, no way! Not sure what the call is. And they will be out on the Flyers. Originally it was called out of bounds on the Tigers, but the Tigers will now have the ball. Epinesa inbounding it, has Herb wide open down the court. Herb puts up the shot, wide open, it's good. Herb Martin puts the Tigers up by 6. Foul on Herb Martin. 22 seconds left. Yosei, amazing pass. Herb, stop. Let the man go right by. Put up the easy 2. Tigers have the 6-point lead with 22.3 left in this game.
I just want to go back to that bucket by Herb Martin. Phenomenal play. Epinesa, nowhere to go with the ball. Martin loses his defender in the sauce, gets all the way down the court.
Bynum shooting free throws again. Nearly automatic. I believe only one missed free throw.
Pump fake. The defender flies right by, and Martin almost nails the coffin. Gives the Tigers a 6-point lead. Now down to 5 with 22 seconds
Bynum's
left.
second free throw is good. Tigers only lead by 4 now. Eddie Tillman with the ball. Malik Allen trying to run the time off the clock.
They have to foul. Yeah.
And Malik will be fouled. Malik, as we've seen, almost automatic. Another play that's almost automatic from the free throw line. Trying to give the Tigers another 6-point lead.
You can see East St. Louis fans starting to head toward the exit, going to watch the game from the exit doors, trying to see if the Tigers or if their Flyers can come away with a win.
116 people watching right now. Bynum with 22 points on the night. Insane. Flyers with 2 people over 20 points. And Malik Allen's first free throw is made. Tigers have 4 people back on the other side of the court, trying to not let the Flyers score. 13.9 left. And the shot's put up by Malik and made. Tigers up by 6 points. We're going to let the ball just roll. Chris Crosby now starting to put on some pressure. Powell loses the ball, and the Tigers will get it. 10 seconds left in this game. Fans are leaving because they know that this game is essentially over. Epinesa will be checking out of the game for Coates, and Martin will inbound it now for the Tigers. Tigers up 6 points, 10 seconds on the clock. Herb Martin, let's see his inbound. Passes it to Coates. Coates up the court. And Bynum will be fouled, takes a shot to the stomach. He is on the ground in pain. Tigers fans booing him, thinking he flopped, but Bynum now is fouled out of this game. Only 6.1 left. Flyers team on the sideline hanging their heads as we see athletic trainer Riley going to help him out.
And now that Bynum has 5 fouls, you would look to see they're going to try to get him out of this game as quickly as possible. Again, he's not allowed to remain in this contest. This game is almost surely to be over. I was interested to see if East St. Louis was going to foul there because the game's pretty much won by the Tigers.
Left. Tigers up by 6 points. It's going to be hard to score 6 points in 6 seconds.
Especially with the chance of the line. If this game goes to 8, Tigers have it in the bag.
Coates takes a breath, puts it up. Shot is no good. Tigers fans upset. Coates, his second free throw. Tigers again with 4 people in the back. Herb Martin walking up. Second free throw up and no good. Misses both of them. 4 seconds left. I don't think the Flyers are trying to make a last second shot, and that is good. That will be the game. Tigers defeat the Flyers 77-73. Tigers, huge win here, Austin. What did you see from the Tigers?
The Tigers took care of business. It was an all-around team effort for the Tigers with 5 players in double figures. Flyers had 2 players with 20 points, yet they were unable to secure the victory. What a phenomenal game for the Tigers.
And now we will be checking off this game. Amazing game. I'm Adrian Noel.
Wait. Before we check out, Adrian, we got to do the player of the game. Who is the player of the game for this Edwardsville Tigers team?
You know, I might be a little biased, but I'm going to say Yossi Epinesa. Huge difference on this team. 12 points on the night. Huge player. I believe he had 14 on the night, actually.
And even though the Tigers were unable to figure out the boxing out situation there in the fourth quarter, they were able to come away with a 77-73 victory against the East St. Louis Flyers.
Huge win for the Tigers. We will be signing off. I have been Adrian Noel.
And I've been Austin Yamnitz.
And we hope to see you back here for the regionals.